up, everyone? Phil the Kaiju King back this Sunday, hopefully doing some more videos for y'all. I'm starting off with this one. This is the Playmates 13-inch scale Godzilla evolved. He lights up and he roars, makes sound, and he also does some pretty cool mist out of his mouth for breath, indicating atomic breath, I guess. Kind of cool. This is a pretty tall figure. It reminds me the size-wise of that RC one that's out. I think it was about $20 at Walmart, so it wasn't super expensive. His feet are real funny to get to the point of standing correctly, in my opinion. He's kind of always a leaner a little bit there, I guess. But other than that, he's a pretty neat figure. Of course, this is from the 2024 movie Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. This is his final form in that film. Prior to this, he looked like the 2021 Godzilla X Kong Godzilla, much more bulkier, thicker, and all that in the midsection, especially in thighs and stuff. And he had the same dorsal plates, the classic looking design almost. The middle row was classic, almost like Showa design, very similar anyway. And then he evolved into this buff daddy Godzilla. The best way I could put it. Buff daddy Godzilla that became real slender and seems to be taller anyway, and his dorsal plates almost took on a Millennium era style pointy edge, sharp, design to me. They really harken to the Millennium dorsal plates of those Godzillas, the evolved Godzilla dorsal plates. But he's really, when he evolves, he's of course he's got the pink everywhere with the dorsal plates and his atomic breath and everything. I didn't have a problem with, at first, when I first seen this design, I was a little off-putting, but once I seen the movie and seen him in action, it wasn't that bad really to me anyway. I thought it actually ended up being pretty cool myself. Like I said, this is a Playmates, which is pretty much a big toy. He does have articulation, and his hands, at his wrist and his arm move up and down, in and out even a little. So that's kind of cool that happens. Got articulation. His tail kind of just pushes on. It's loose. It's tied down in the box between his feet. Just pushes on like that. Does have the articulation though. His tail goes down, touches, curves up. It's got the Stegosaurus kind of end on his tail, which I thought was pretty wild. Of course, you got the pink on the spikes on the end of the tail. You got pink on the dorsal plates. His dorsal plates on his back there are translucent. You can see light coming through them. That's kind of cool. But they're like that for a reason. As you can see in there, there's the lights in these dorsal plates. I think it's that one, and that one. They light up. I'll light that up here in a minute. Of course, he's a plastic figure, so the details aren't going to be hard plastic. But they're not terrible. I think the Playmates Monsterverse figures have gotten better over the years from 2017 on. I think when they might even made them for 2014. I don't remember. But I think the details have gotten better. Of course, it's just a toy, so can't expect X plus level detailing. So when I get this, I don't go into that thinking that. So. Of course, here's his head and his face. And he does, like I said, do the light up thing. I'll turn him on here. There's the mist he blows out. This part of his head comes off. You put some water in, a little bit of water in there, and that creates that effect. Kind of cool. He's pretty neat. really hard to, there he's standing true right there. Kind of press down on his feet. I mean, there's a certain angle where his feet line up. You can see. I mean, if the legs do move, but if you move them, his feet don't line up. So if you stand him up and you push down, they'll come together kind of to where they need to be. And that's kind of how I make him stand up a little bit there, at least halfway decent. It's a pretty neat figure though. I mean, for what it is, I think it was like $20 at Walmart. I got the Kong as well, the 13-inch scale. So these want bigger next to the 24-inch ones. I wish I could find those. I don't even know how you get one of those, but I would love to have the two 24-inch ones that had come out. I think they've come out. I don't know. I've never seen them in any stores around me, but I would like to get those at some point. These aren't bad. They're not terrible figures for what they are. I mean, they're a toy. I always think that this is a toy meant for a little kid, so the details aren't going to be X plus or easy hobby, level. But the thing's only $20 compared to $200 and way up. So I'll do some comparisons with this here fella, and let's do that now. All right, everyone, and here's my X plus 30 centimeter Godzilla 1974 alongside my Playmates Godzilla 2024. So there's a 2024. So there's a 50-year gap between these two Godzillas. That's pretty cool. That's the main reason why I picked the 74. You can see this is quite a bit taller, so it's definitely in that big scale because that X Plus is about 12 inches tall roughly. All right, we'll do another comparison. Let's do that now. All right, everyone, and here's my Playmates Godzilla Evolved 13-inch scale figure with light ups and sound and stuff alongside my 30 centimeter Gamera 1995. Of course, the Gameras are always kind of slouchers anyway, but he's still around the 11 to 12 inch range. All right, I'll move on to some final thoughts. Let's do that now. All right, everyone, I'm back. Playmates, 13-inch scale Godzilla Evolved from the 2024 movie Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. For what these are, you can see decent little plastic mold details here in the body and stuff. It's not all the way, elite level, but it's not supposed to be. It's a toy, at the end of the day. And this light up option and all that is pretty cool. My opinion, it's pretty neat. I mean, that's just kind of cool, But overall, it's not a bad figure for 20, especially it was $20. It's a big figure, pretty big for the money. I got it at my Walmart, I believe. It's Walmart or Target, one or the other. I go to both a lot, so if you're interested in these, are there. And also, they had the Kong, same size, which I said I do have it, and I'll eventually get a video out on him. But I like these. They're kind of cool. All right, everyone, I'll close out my video. I want to thank everyone that tunes in. This is Phil, the Kaiju King. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Talk to you soon.